I bought a $10 bar of soap.
Nice.
Whoa!
By accident. I did this by accident. I got we darker skinned people, we get ashy, right? So I have to take care of my skin. I gotta make sure that the soaps I'm using ain't drying my skin out. I'm properly moisturizing, all that type of shit. So I don't know what's been happening. I don't know if I'm just getting a little older, my skin's changing, or they changed up the formula. But my Dove soap, it ain't cutting it no more. It's drying me out. Like I'm talking about, I'm coming out ashy, looking like someone just fucking dumped me with a bunch of baby powder. Like I'm coming out white out the shower. Like.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest. We got Doe, Mateo, and Pucho in the building. What up, boys?
What's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing fucking fantastic. I don't know about you guys, but I'm doing great.
That's fantastic. Awesome. I'm happy for you, my brother.
Why'd you whisper fantastic?
That way people know it's fantastic. Anyways, how was your
week? If it ain't down on the low, though, if it ain't on the low, then it ain't real.
Tony, I've actually got a topic that I want us to discuss here during this intro.
All right.
Have y'all heard about this Carlos Mencia guy and how he steals jokes?
Wow. Yes. Crazy. It's crazy. This guy's a jerk. He's a jerk off. And it's like 20 years later, and he's just still lying about it. Just like plain face looking at people in the face and was like, I didn't steal their jokes. He clearly stole jokes. Fucking stole a Bill Cosby joke. That fucker stole jokes.
Well,
see? And now we can pull that topic from the topic sheet and we can't bring it up anymore.
And we're done with that topic. So how was your weekend, Pucho, since these two already had their choice of topic?
Don't skip over me.
No, you
ahead. I'll go last.
No, I go last.
I say my weekend was pretty interesting. We had a whole. Oh man, I don't know. My daughter got sick, so then I had to pick her up from daycare, or I had to take her out of daycare. She didn't go to daycare Thursday or Friday, so my days off. I took Thursday off to just relax in my house, and it really then just became I had to take care of my daughter the whole day, and so Thursday and Friday were take care of my daughter day. Even though it was my day off. And then on Friday, we went and got like a COVID test. That's a whole thing. That was a whole thing. Because the shit, you had to go to like some fucking nighttime pediatrics place. And I'm talking hours of waiting. Like straight up, the woman was just like, yo, it's going to be several hours before you get your COVID test. So just go home, we'll hit you up. And you just come back. So I went to the crib for hours. Thank God. If I didn't do that, it would have been one of the most miserable days of my life. Because we didn't end up going back till like 9 o'clock. I pulled up on them. It was 4 o'clock. So it would have been a 5-hour wait. It was terrible.
You didn't have the switch with you?
Yeah, but that shit could only entertain for so long.
Yeah, that shit's not going to last 7 hours.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, battery aside, I can't just stare at my switch for 5 hours. Like, I don't know, but nah. I had some interesting things. I wrote them down this week just so I don't forget. One funny thing that happened to me this week. I bought a $10 bar of soap.
Nice.
Whoa!
By accident. I did this by accident. I got we darker skinned people, we get ashy, right? So I have to take care of my skin. I gotta make sure that the soaps I'm using ain't drying my skin out. I'm properly moisturizing, all that type of shit. So I don't know what's been happening. I don't know if I'm just getting a little older, my skin's changing, or they changed up the formula. But my Dove soap, it ain't cutting it no more. It's drying me out. Like I'm talking about, I'm coming out ashy, looking like someone just fucking dumped me with a bunch of baby powder. Like I'm coming out white out the shower. Like this shit is terrible. So I'm like, yo, I need to switch the soap up.
You remember Ashy Larry? He blows in his hand, and then that ash.
Yeah, I'm Ashy Larry straight out the shower, yo, with these Dove soaps. So I'm like, all right, but I need a cop like a better soap. So I do some research on the internet. I'm looking around, soaps for dry skin and this and that, and I settle on a brand of soap. It's called Hemlock Park. And I go on Amazon and the shit is $10, right? But it shows 3 bars in the picture. So I'm like, $10 for 3 bars of soap. Still pricey, but let's give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Give it, can't knock it till I try it type of thing. Yo, when that shit came in the mail, just a single bar, yo, I was laughing hysterically. When I went back to the Amazon page, the picture shows 3 bars, but it clearly says 1 bar in the item description. So they didn't jip me,
but they gave
but
you
it felt misleading.
You got hustled.
I got hustled. All right. But the soap is good. Skin is moisturized. This shit lathers like no soap lathers. The shit is intense.
That's awesome.
Is it worth
That's why
$10?
they did that. That's why they did that. Oh, you can get 3. They just want someone to try so they can be convinced that this bar could be worth $10. And it came through and it's worth $10. Now you're gonna buy another $10 bar of soap.
I might. I've taken 4 showers since receiving the soap, and the bar hasn't shrunk an inch. Not a nothing. So I don't know how much soap I'm getting out of this thing, but I'm 4 showers strong, and it looks the same size. So I'm happy about that.
Awesome.
I mean,
So it may be worth the $10. It's made out of like real fat. None of the, like it's all like trying to be like super organic and all that bullshit, but it's pretty good.
that bar could last you 5 years if you showered like some of our celebrities.
Oh,
You're right. Have y'all seen this stuff going around? All these celebrities talking about how often they shower. A very strange number of showers that they take.
No.
yo, this shit is disgusting. That
How
so
often?
first of all, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis say that they do not bathe their children unless they physically see dirt on their children. Booty hole must be stank.
Seriously.
Unless they got
Kid-
bidets. I mean, they're
kids are
rich.
gross.
They might have
Kid-
bidets.
Kids are gross though, man. It doesn't matter how many bidets you got. Kids are gross. Kids are sticky. Kids get dirty.
There's also pools, We had a conversation about people who shower in pools. There,
Pucho has a lovely, super cute fucking daughter. I guarantee you, like half the time that he picks her up, she's just sticky for no reason because kids are just sticky and dirty for no reason. It's what they do.
Yeah, I definitely say I love my daughter to death, but about 25% of the time when she touches me, I cringe away. I'm like, ugh. I hate getting touched with nasty shit, sticky shit. She has greasy ass hands because kids eat with their bare fucking hands, and then she wants to come and just touch my knee. It's like, no, there was nothing there. You didn't even need to touch it. Just stop. It's not right.
It's better than she reaching for your PS5 controller. I used to hate dirty hand people coming to touch the PS5 or the controllers. Yo, that shit used to irk the shit out of me. And there'd be the nigga that just ate a bag of Cheetos coming, yo, let me grab the sticks real quick. Get the fuck out of here. Go wash your hands.
Here's your controller back, bro. And that should be covered in Cheeto dust.
Like when you touch it and your hands start sliding off, you're like, fuck, man.
At least those controllers were black rather than the white one that came with the PS5.
Oh.
Got my PS5s all set up, by the way.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
The Ivory Tower.
I've been playing a lot of Astro's Lab. Astro's Playhouse, whatever it is.
That's just Playroom.
It gives the controller the full effect.
It is pretty damn cool. I don't have a single actual PS5 game yet, so I need to figure out what the hell I need to buy and check out.
I got 2 for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
First one is obvious. Ratchet and Clank. The first one. Only game you need to get real quick.
Uh-huh.
The second one. Just saying. Just hang with me, right? It may not be a PS5 game, but it's fantastic. It's called Call of Duty Warzone. It's free. It's free. Get it and come vibe with your boy. Leave these
Play
two
on Xbox.
Leave these 2 peasants behind and
Don't you play on Xbox with like Chad and
I don't
Jason
play on no
and
fucking
Johnny or something?
Xbox. I don't play on no fucking
Chat.
Xbox.
And Chaz.
Mhm.
All right.
Chaz Michael
But
Michaels.
no, honestly though, Ratchet and Clank and even what's that PS5 game? The
So while he's thinking,
Little Nightmares Part 2 is on there. That game looks fantastic on there. No, yeah, give it a try. I'm just saying, give it a try. That shit looks fantastic.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't play that game, but like it feels like the obvious recommendations are Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, maybe Resident Evil 8.
He doesn't like Returnal. He won't like Returnal.
Is Returnal a $70 game? But is it or do you get $70 worth of entertainment out of the game? Is more my question.
Yeah,
Or do I
it
wait for that
depends how
game to
much
go
you
on
suck.
sale?
I would wait for it to go on sale for you, Mateo.
for sure.
That's why I didn't offer it to you right now.
There are things that bring the game down, like the runs taking 3 hours to complete. Like there's
Yeah, and if you don't
like,
fucking do the whole thing in the 3 hour sitting, you just lose your progress.
Yeah, like right now, I'm still stuck on a certain part to do a certain thing, and the run is forever, bro. It's forever, and
I like the intentional vagueness of that
no,
statement.
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
I appreciate that.
It's the most vague shit, but I'm just remembering. Oh wait, he hasn't played the game, so don't spoil. But
Yeah, the game has a lot going for it, but one of the more intriguing things is just the mysterious like story. Kind of, yeah, it's kind of all mind fucky. So I don't know, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I would recommend personally getting the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut.
That game looks
It's
good.
a beautiful looking game. It's a PS5 game. Now that they upgraded it, it was a PS4 game. And yeah, I mean, it's an open world game. So I don't know, you'd get maybe like 30, 40 hours out of it. It's on the shorter side of an open world game, which is something else I liked about it. But
I did realize an unintentional downside to me getting the discless, the digital edition of the PS5. I have a stack of PS4 games that I have no use for now if I get rid of my PS4.
well, you don't want to go back and play those, honestly. Oh wait, matter of fact, Sackboy, bro. Me and Pucho, yo, we fell off, Pucho. We gotta
still go back and finish it.
We can play that shit today if you want later. I don't know. We got a lot of potting shit to do, but yeah, Sackboy is a good game to get. I don't know if you like Demon Souls. You could try Demon Souls out.
I enjoyed Bloodborne, and I played Dark Souls 3, I think. Wasn't good at them, but they're cool games. The only thing that pissed me off about those games is that I have to like do side research to figure out what the hell is going on in those games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. From Software does a really bad job at like telling a story.
That's not true. What about Armored Core? What about Armored Core? They told a great story in the Armored Core games.
Great game design, terrible storytelling. I remember Armored Core 4 Answer, the best Armored Core in the world.
The best Armored Core is Master of Arena.
It's like a PlayStation 1 game.
Oh wow, so you're one of those people?
No, I'm just saying it's gotten better. There's better mech games.
Are there?
I mean, Armored Core came out with a really good one. 4 Answer.
A mech game that I really enjoyed was it was a Gundam Wing. I think it was Zeonic Front. It was kind of like an RTS game that allowed you to take control over some of your units.
Awesome.
And it was really weird. Like, and I don't know, that game did a really good job of showing you the scale of how gigantic these Gundams really are, because they're just walking through destroying cities as they're like going to like. I always wonder why the fuck they gotta walk. Like they could fly, just land to the place. But that's beside the point. The game was pretty cool. It was on the PS2, but I don't know. That was a mech game that I really got into. I mean, for me, Zone of the Enders is the obvious like answer in terms of mech games that I like.
I've never played that one.
What
about Front Mission? Y'all ever play any of the Front Mission games?
Oh man, I wanted to play that game so bad.
It's it's basically mechs plus like Final Fantasy Tactics.
I have it on my Vita.
I do want to say, Mateo, I think you should get Dying Light 2 with me and Pucho. when it drops.
interested in. I'm very interested in that game because I had more fun than I would like to admit with the first Dying Light game. Regardless of all the flaws with that game, because there were an amount of flaws with that game.
Yeah, a lot of flaws.
That game. I mean, shout out to the person who told us to get it and never played with us, but
yeah, for sure,
that game was fire.
Didn't he play for like 5 minutes with y'all?
No. Doughboy put like a good dozen hours into the game.
I would say 10 solid hours.
Maybe like a solid 15 hours but like half of that was him just like sleeping. We'd start playing the game and he'd just like fall asleep. So he was just fucking an asshole because those games, every time you add a person to the world, it scales up all the enemies, but then Doey doesn't help at all. So it's just me and Tony trying to fight like extra hard enemies. The shit was just hard as hell.
I'd fall asleep with my headphones on and I hear Tony, God damn it, Doey.
And then that's what me and Pucho are just like, yo, let's go get all these banging ass melee weapons. So that way, we'll have some stacked guns and weapons. And when this dick leaves us, we'll be able to 8-town stomp any fucking zombie we want. And that's what we did.
There are few things in life more satisfying than drop kicking a zombie off the top of a building, though.
There's this feature in that game where once you get to like a checkpoint or like you're going to the next area or you're like completing a mission, you can call over your friends and it'll like auto load them over there. And I would fall asleep and they'd be like, Doughboy, wake up. And then I'd auto call myself to them and then I'd fall back asleep.
I forgot about that. Oh my God.
That's a great feature for niggas like Doughboy.
And he'd get so upset when we'd be like, yo, just leave. Just get off. Like, just
You want me to leave?
You want me to leave? I was like, oh, this guy's an ass. Yeah.
The game is fun though. It was surprisingly fun for me and Pucho to continue on because that at some point we're like, yo, if we go too far in the missions, we'll have to go back and play. And that's my thing with co-op games. I hate that if us three are playing, then Doughboy gets in, we play, we got to go back and play the missions again. Like, I hate that shit. If 4 people are going to play it, then the 4 people need to get it, and we need to start at the same time. And whoever the 5th nigga is, they need to catch up on their own time and then play with us because I hate going back. I hate doing redos. I hate it.
I don't mind, but yeah, I don't know. I forgot to tell you guys that something else funny happened to me. I had a leak in my bathroom, like one of my bathtub, right? It's just a little leak, like just like the boop boop, little drops occasionally. Mm-hmm. It's been bothering me for weeks.
All right,
and I'm like, yeah, let me. I don't know how to fix this shit, right? So I'm like, let me just poke around. I just want to see, what the fuck's happening here. So I go to the handle, and I fucking unscrew something, and I take this handle off, and I'm looking at this like a column or some kind of contraption, the thing that you spin to turn the water on, right? And I saw that there was like a ring, it looks like just a metal ring, just like holding this thing down. So I start unscrewing it just because, again, I just want to open this to like look inside to see what the fuck. It's like a little fucking hair, just to see like what the fuck's going on in there. And so I unscrew, and then it came off, but the thing didn't come off yet. So I kind of wiggle it a little bit, and I'm like, damn, this thing is like really in there. And I wiggle it a little bit more, and then there's a fucking water explosion. Yo, my whole fucking face. This fucking column thing, this whatever the fuck it fucking blew out, hit me in the face, and I got like Kamehameha in the face with like a blast of water. Like,
that is fucking hilarious.
I was like, what the yo, I swear to God, like it took me a second to even realize what just happened. I felt like I blacked out for a second. I was disoriented. I looked around and I'm just looking at this shit just shooting water into the air. I'm trying to hold it down with my hands. I'm screaming at Lisi to go outside and turn the water main off. And the shit was a fucking disaster. I had to mop up.
There's a switch behind that on the bottom that you could just turn it off from there without turning off the whole house.
No, but
there
okay, Tony.
I'm telling you.
Every bathtub in America has a switch under it that you could just turn it on.
A bathtub. I thought you said the sink in the bathroom. Oh, in the bathtub,
Nope.
yeah, you're fucked. You better go turn that shit off.
So I don't know. I poked around a bit, and then I had to buy. I bought some like seals and shit, and then I replaced them. And I fixed. I had 3 leaks in the bathroom when I started paying attention a little more. So I fixed all the leaks, but that shit was ridiculous. It was shocking as fuck. There was like an inch of water in my bathroom. I was fucking mopping it up. It was terrible. I was so fucking pissed. I did it. It was like my day off. I'm like, oh yeah, my daughter fell asleep. Let me just check this out real quick. And it's like, nah, now you got to clean for 30 minutes. This shit was not quick. I was so fucking pissed.
That's funny.
Oh.
I think you're up, Doy. What you got for us?
You know, I don't think I have anything, to be completely honest.
All right, switching it over to me.
Hi, guys.
I'll add one more thing. My Secret Labs chair has shipped. It's on the way. It's on the Camino.
Join us, Pucho. Your back will forgive you. Trust me, bro. This fucking chair, I have 0 back problems now.
So you had back problems before?
Yeah, nigga, I would complain every time I stand up, my back would just fucking hurt. Every time I wake up in the morning, my back would hurt. I thought it was my bed, but it was the fucking chair because the shit would be like this. So like I'm sitting like sideways and up, like on some fucking Paul Wall shit, and that shit was terrible.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted that. It was like this.
Sitting sideways.
You're saying that your chair was sideways, like the seat?
The seat was, I guess, bent and then lifted up a little bit. So I was fucked. Okay. But, you know, you spend
that sounds terrible.
$300 on a chair. That shit's going to better fix your back.
Yeah, I got the 2021 Titan. Or 2022 Titan. The
22.
new chair that just...
Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
So, Tony, how has your week been?
Oh, we really skipping Doughboy? All right, I'm down for that.
No, he said he had nothing. He said, hi, guys.
I don't think I have anything. I could be PlayStation Now, maybe.
Yeah. Me and Doughboy, we've been going ham, yo. I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 2. We've been playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker co-op on this PlayStation Now shit. Good service. $10 a month. You can play a bunch of PlayStation games.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
I suggest for Mateo, for real, he should definitely get it. It's worth it.
Oh, is Tony anti-PS Now?
No, I'm just not. I am of one of those believers. Like, if I got a PS5, I kind of want to just stick to that gen. Like, sure, yeah, it's cool to go back and play the old games, but Doughboy's not consistent and playing with his boys in co-ops like that. And Pucho's probably going to eventually get tired of it and move on. So,
didn't you just tell me to buy Warzone because it's not a PS5 game?
Yep. No, that was the only discrep. Right, I said, but I play that though. I play that.
Yeah, he's saying, but you're not sticking to this gen.
I'm not, but that's a much earlier gen than PS2, PS3.
Later gen, yeah.
Yo, Hideo Kojima, genius. This Peace Walker game was a PSP game that they remastered for the PS3. Great. It's like...
Oh, you never played on a PSP?
No,
I've never. PSP.
Oh wow!
I didn't get Peace Walker. You sure you got Peace Walker, Tony? Because there were 2. There was I played Portable Ops, which was like the
I think I actually have the case in my closet right now.
Fire!
That's awesome. You might have a rare game.
I don't know if it's rare.
So yeah, how was your weekend, Tony? How was your weekend?
That's me. My weekend's okay. I didn't really do much, really. I think tonight, me and Emily going to Texas de Brazil.
Shit! Have you been?
I have. With you, the first time. You told
me
what? Going to Texas de Brazil. It's like a steakhouse where
they're steakhouse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Pucho has that's formula for going there.
No, and it works. Well, it's not formula. It's not a formula. It's more like, don't eat all the bullshit buffet line foods and just eat all the meats. It's as simple as that.
My boss swears that you need to get some of the like the vinegary and like the pickled like veggies from the salad bar and toss those in between your meat, and it'll help break down the meat and it'll help you eat more meat.
I don't think that's
The man grew up in Vegas, so he spent a lot of time at buffets and all you can eat joints. So he's got all kinds of tricks and tips for maximizing how much food he can shove in his belly. And the man is a bottomless pit. He is impressive to watch eat.
Awesome.
healthy?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He just and when he goes to the buffet, he just pigs out. That's not bad.
The buffet.
goes down.
Yeah, buffet. My bad, buffet.
What?
Buffet.
No, you're saying it like in Spanish. You know, we be talking Spanglish sometimes.
Let me. So Texas to Brazil, and the first time I ever went was with Pucho because this is when Pucho was like, "Yo, you need to elevate your life and stop eating well done steaks." Because growing up in the Spanish household, my mother was all on some, "Oh, that shit's not cooked. You got to eat it like this." So that's how I was always raised. Like, well done steaks is the way you got to eat it because it's cooked. That was the worst fucking bullshit mistake I ever believed in. We went to that's Texas to Brazil. Kind of pricey for some people, maybe. I mean, it was for me at that time. But when you finally eat and you enjoy good meat, it's like, holy shit, this is worth every fucking dollar. He told me, try it medium, try rare or not rare, medium well. Like, go down the list and see what you like. Come to find out, I like medium. Medium is my to-go point. If I buy steaks that are kind of expensive, then I might go a step down. But for the most part, whoever eats well done steaks right now, you are a fucking alien. With all respect, you're a fucking alien.
He's dying to call somebody else an alien.
That's awesome.
Nah,
I'm glad to have brought you to the light.
Yeah, bro. That shit is fucking pecan steak, bro. And by the way, no one ever gets the chicken there. The chicken comes around. I just whoosh them away. Don't bring that shit this way, buddy. Bring me the pecan steak. Like, let's be serious.
My grandfather said the same thing. He's like, "Why do you go to a restaurant to order chicken?" It's like, "What are you ordering chicken at a restaurant for?"
That's a fact.
Yeah. Wings are the only thing.
Yeah.
The only thing that I like chicken wise that I go to a restaurant and order. I'm
Well,
like, I
no.
eat at home all the time.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
You can order grilled chicken, like maybe with your salad or chicken sandwich. Like, my wife's a chicken nugget fiend. Like, she loves chicken. Everywhere she goes, she get a chicken buffalo wrap, chicken nuggets, grilled chicken, or like, you know what I mean? Like, so I get it, but
some
I just feel like I eat chicken all the time that I'm like, why would I go to a restaurant and eat chicken? Like, now's the opportunity to go and just have something that I don't normally have. Like,
I'm actually excited. I can't wait. You know what I do like from fucking Texas to Brazil? Their rice and this cheese potato wedge thing that they have. That shit's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, they have the cheesy. I don't know what that bread is. It's like a ball of bread that it has like the essence of cheese, but when you break it open, there's no visible cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. It's like if the cheese is sprinkled in the dough, not enough to be like melty when you rip it open, but just enough that when you eat it, you're like, there's definitely cheese here, but I just can't see it. I don't know. This shit sounds like wizardry.